This morning, today is Rosh Chodesh Iyar. First day of Rosh Chodesh Iyar, it's Lamed Nisan. It's really the border between Nisan and Iyar. First, I want to be makdim to apologize for the technical difficulties in the previous year. So, Yitz Hashem, we have overcome the technical difficulties, and we hope that our productions will be complete and without difficulties. At the same time, may as well mention, anybody who's here in Yerushalayim should join us in our morning shir here. We go from 9 to 10:30 in the morning, and we learn Chodesh Mishpat, Be'iyun, and we learn, and in practical cases, Chodesh Mishpat, and we learn Orach Chaim Be'iyun, and we learn Navi, and we learn also Be'iyun a bit, and we learn an Amud Yomi. So anybody who's in the area should certainly think about coming to our shir. Rosh Chodesh Iyar, this day, the boundary of Rosh Chodesh Iyar is very, very fitting. The Gemara in Rosh Hashanah brings a machlokes. When were the Avos born? One opinion says B'Tishrei. Rabbi Eliezer says B'Tishrei no du Avos. Rabbi Yeshua says B'Nisan no du Avos. What's the proof for Rabbi Yeshua that B'Nisan no du Avos, the Avos were born on Nisan? Because it says that Shlomo HaMelech began to build the Beis HaMikdash b'Chodesh Ziv. Says the Gemara, Ziv means a shine. It says, why is it called Chodesh Ziv? It's called Chodesh Ziv because there is a shine to that month because the Avos were born. Problem is, Chodesh Ziv is not Nisan. Chodesh Ziv is Iyar. Chodesh Hasheni. So why is it called? How do you see that the Avos were born in Nisan? Says Rashi, what it means is, the Gemara is trying to say that when Iyar came, the Avos were already shining. And therefore, Chodesh Ziv is, so to speak, reflecting on Nisan. And this is, the Pasuk is referring to the time that Shlomo HaMelech began to build the Beis HaMikdash. And it's called Chodesh Ziv. So, I think that perhaps there's an amkus that the Gemara is indicating over here. The Gemara is saying that the Avos are born in Nisan, but you only feel it in Iyar. And Be'etzem, Iyar is the reflection of Nisan. Perhaps even in the term Iyar, it's Avir, it's the air of Nisan that continues into Iyar. Nisan begins the spring and it takes us into Iyar. And Be'etzem, that fits with the Beis HaMikdash as well. Because the Mishkan was consecrated in Nisan. The Mishkan is Ikar Asheras HaShechina. It's when the Shechina really came down. The Mishkan is holier than the Mikdash, as Rashi explains in several places, because, and the Farshim explained, because the Mishkan was all done by the Nidvas Lev Yisrael, whereas the Mikdash that Shlomo built, he had the Goyim, he had the king of Lebanon, and the king of Tzur, Hiram, that's it, Hiram Melech Tzur, right? So there are others who were not Jewish who were involved in it too, didn't have the same kedusha. Almost, the Beis HaMikdash is a reflection of the Mishkan. Of the Mishkan. And therefore, it is a connection. It is the Ziv. It's a time for it to be built because it is the shine of the Mishkan that Shlomo HaMelech was continuing by building the Beis HaMikdash. And therefore, this boundary between the days, this Lamed Nisan, which is the cutover, the time where we're passing over from Nisan into Iyar, this is a very important day. It's a day that shows us we have to take the lessons of Nisan. The cherus of Nisan has to be brought in to Iyar. Now we have the opportunity. We have taken in a Zman Cheruseinu, and now we have to let it sink in. We have to take it as a lesson, something that we can work on in Iyar. That's Be'etzem, the time of the Sphira. The Iker time of Sphira is Chodesh Iyar, right? That leading to Shavuos, which is a time to think about, reflect on Ziv, right? On the meaning of Cherus, so that ultimately we can achieve the real Cherus and reach the goal of Sivan, of Matan Torah, and what Klal Yisrael represents through their Cherus, the Cherus HaNefesh that makes Klal Yisrael so special. Chodesh Tov.